Hello Aquarius. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. So it does seem here that there is love, which is really good. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And also, the way I read, I'm only tuning into my higher intuitive self to receive messages directly from the source. And I'm not actually channeling to any spirit guides that are worldly in nature. In the end of this reading, I do channel through Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel to provide you some guidance, some advice, what you should do regarding your situation. This is a huge situation that you're going through. You as well as this person. Lots of differences and feelings. Feeling very overwhelmed. Here we have creativity, followed by love. Then we have illusion, wisdom, beliefs, opening, crisis. We have abundance, and then we have responsibility under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, I want to create something with you, something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see, full of love, gentleness, and hope. I believe that in this connection, you and I can be very strong. And I want to create love, because that is what I feel. I do feel love for you. And I just don't know if you feel the same way for me. The love I feel for you is just constant. It is unconditional. It is true. It is pure. And this is why I want to create something wonderful. A life that is full of love with you. But I hide it. I don't show you that this is what I truly want. I hide behind a false mask, behind a veil. I don't tell you my true feelings, the things that I'm feeling on the inside. And I do have a sense of wisdom. I want to feel wise in this connection. The things that we have gone through, I have seen and experienced. That everything makes me feel wiser. I have learned from my mistakes. There have been lessons that have been learned. And I will not make those mistakes again. To you, it may seem as if I'm the same old person, but I actually have changed a little bit. I have become wiser. The situation that occurred between yourself and I, that has made me wiser. You and I have been born and brought up in very different ways. Our upbringing, the way we think, the things that we're really passionate about. Yes, we do have a lot of differences. My thoughts, my ideas are quite different than yours. My beliefs are quite different. And I understand that in this connection you and I have had our differences. We have been very different. We have acted in different ways, or reacted in different ways, simply because that is not the way you and I think. I come from a different background, my family, my society, and it doesn't go very well with yours. There are certain reasons why I have to keep my distance and why I hesitate. Not because of you, but because of where I come from. And I don't really tell you about this because I hide behind a veil. This all happens on the inside without telling you. But I do want to open up to you now. I feel that it is important that I finally open up to you and talk to you about certain things that have happened, that are going to happen. I want to be open about the deepest feelings that I have for you. But the problem is, right now, my mind is in a crisis. Even if I want to open up, I can't. I'm so overwhelmed with feelings and emotions that I need time to sort things out. There's a lot of pain, mental anguish, frustration, and impatience. And it is hard for me to be that one person who can make everything seem right. Right now, my mind is in a crisis. So I will not make sense. I am not able to make any decision. I cannot be with you the way that you want me to. I also feel that there is so much that I have gained from this connection. You and I make a great power couple. We are beautiful together. There is wisdom. There is knowledge. And there is abundance. Overall, I do feel that in this connection there is this realization that responsibility was never really something considered important. I feel now that it's time for me to be responsible. I feel that I want to take responsibility for the things that I have said and done. And even for the things that I never said that I should have. The things that I never did that I should have done. I feel that it is important for me to do just that. And take on burdens onto my shoulders. Take on those responsibilities as someone who's mature and wise. All right. Oh, Aquarius. Quite a few things happening here. This person is like hot and cold. They want to open up to you, but then they also stay back and they're not opening up. There's this emotion, like this burst of emotions that they have. It's on the inside. It's just like ripping at the seams. But they don't want to bombard you with the amount of emotions that they have. Emotions. And the problem is that they're not able to control these feelings right now. We also have beliefs. Some of you may have cultural issues, religious issues. You may have a social status. Maybe some of you are very financially well off. Others of you may be underprivileged, not so rich. So there's something here to do with society, with tradition, that might not really be working out for you. Also, this card also talks about other people that might also be causing problems. So, you know, for example, if somebody is from a different religious background, for example. Somebody else may say, well, you know what, you shouldn't be with that person because of this, this, and that. It's the other people that might be causing problems also. All right. Let's have a look at something that may have happened that caused the problem in the first place. Could be one thing, could be many things. Usually it's a accumulation over time. Many things that happen in a relationship. You know, people will tolerate a lot in a relationship, but sometimes it just becomes repetitive and the same things happen over and over again, so that's a problem. What I'm getting right now intuitively is that this person that you're dealing with, they didn't actually take a lot of opportunities, and money or something like that, money or materialistic things, was a problem. Ace of Coins and the King of Cups. Let's have a look at the Ace of Coins first. Okay. The Ace of Coins. This does talk about how in the beginning of this connection there was a sense of growth and fertility and prosperity. Here, there was this desire to attain materialistic goals. There was contentment in personal life, so that's good. There was this feeling that used to be there. But then things shifted. There was a deep desire to reap the fruits of one's labor, elusive success. They feel that no matter how much time, energy, effort they put into this connection, the rewards that they would have received would just not have been enough. That's what they felt. We also have here the King of Cups. With the King of Cups, this does talk about learning and wanting to learn from love relationships, the ability to live up to ideals and dreams, emotional maturity, wisdom, and integrity. Somebody that used to symbolize these forces. But then things shifted. This person started to feel a bit immature. They didn't have the maturity that was needed. They were not able to understand love relationships. They felt like they were no longer wise. And they felt like they had lost their integrity. Here we also have someone who symbolizes these forces. That was this person in the beginning, but things changed. There was a desire at some point to have more control over one's aspirations. The need to stop fantasizing and finally get back to work. Feeling inconsistent and unreliable. This person started to behave in a very inconsistent kind of way, as well as they were very unreliable. So yeah, that's not good, because that definitely talks about how the connection itself is just very difficult. It's hard to be in a connection where you have somebody who is unreliable and inconsistent. It's pretty interesting. In this current upload, this card has come up at least 3 times now, I believe, the amount of readings that I've done. But it has come in either here or either here. But I still read it in the reverse, and it is, there's something going on here where there's this person who just, they were not able to keep their promises. And that was a problem. And that's exactly where they want to now, because this is in the past, now they want to be responsible. Because they were not before. Because they felt that they didn't know enough. They didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel as if they were smart enough or intelligent enough. All right. I have here the beginner tarot deck. So I'm going to have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions. Seven of Wands. Interesting. 10 of Pentacles. Quite nice. Then we have the Fool. Oh, wow. Followed by the Ace of Cups. Interesting. You do have a peekaboo card. I'm going to pull that out. A 9 of Swords. Then you have the Emperor. Wow. Aquarius. 7 of Wands does talk about how in this connection, whatever has happened, this person is going to be defensive. They're going to try to defend themselves. And sometimes if their ego is so bruised, they don't even care about defending themselves. They just don't care about the situation at all. Now, here we do have a lot of struggle in this person's life. There's a bit of mistrust. There is struggle. There are disagreements. I'm getting the word disagreements. And it's causing problems. They literally, before they reach out to you, which I see they're going to do, they really do love you, they need to get over these obstacles, over these burdens and hurdles that they have. Here we also have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles, beautiful card. They do see a future with you, a secure and solid future that has a lot of materialistic pleasures as well. This person does want to reach out to you with the Fool card. But the problem is, remember, the Fool card is somebody who literally is a fool. They take action first and think later. So because of that, it is very difficult to know for sure whether this person, even if they come back into your life, will this person actually stay? Will they actually still be there in the end? Because the Fool is somebody who thinks later, takes action first. Meaning they haven't really thought long and hard about the situation or the connection. So you have to be a bit careful when it comes to this approach that this person's going to have. Don't jump into something too suddenly. Think about it first. See how this person proves themselves. Remember, action speaks louder than words. We also have here the Ace of Cups. Now with the Ace of Cups, this does talk about how in this connection there is this desire to ask for forgiveness or give forgiveness, but also to offer love to the other individual. There is this desire to show that, look at me, this is how much love I have for you because I genuinely do love you. This person really does. There's this underlying problem that they have with a 9 of Swords. At night they wake up sometimes and they're very, very sad. Some of the people out there, they might be crying, but they're very sad at night. They feel very burdened by all of the things that they have put you through. And they feel guilty. There's psychic disturbances. There's insomnia. There's fear. There's paranoia. They put their head and their face in their hands and they're wondering, my God, how could I have done this to my Aquarius? Why did I do this? For some of you, it might be reversed, and that's okay. Your energies do mix and mingle. So that is possible that this might be reversed, this entire reading. But they are definitely, somebody here is feeling, I mean, this is like the worst card to have, 9 of Swords. It really is. It's just so sad and it's so upsetting. It's so intense that it causes mental disturbances. So, you know, just this person is going through a lot because of what they put you through. They don't like what they did. Here underneath, we have here Emperor. Not underneath, but underneath the bottom of the deck. That's the overall arching theme. The Emperor. So this person, they do want to give you stability. They want to give you security. The unique thing about this card is also that this person may be a bit dominating. They may also have this ability to be very charming. But what they do is they have this attitude of it's my way or the highway. So like I said, they're just kind of dominating. They're the Emperor. So just be mindful, be careful if and when this person approaches you. This is just their nature though. Okay, this is not actually something that you can fix or you can change. If you can't deal with somebody like this, then this person's not for you. But if you can adjust to that, and if this person gives you equal respect in return, right, then that works. However, when you have an attitude of it's my way or the highway, you can't have another person, it's my way or the highway, because that's like two goats butting heads, and that's it. Nobody's moving forward, nobody's going backwards. It's just a stalemate right in the center. Somebody needs to let go. Emperor with this combination is not that bad. It does talk a lot about promise, about solid desire to give as much as one can give to somebody that they love. They want to make you their king or queen. Basically, that's what it comes down to. All right. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this one. Just going to do a quick prayer. Okay, we have here, yes. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Believe, then we have abundance. Followed by there's something better. Very nice. Big happy changes. Then you have here a timeline within the next few months. Very nice. Now remember, this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it is a good reading, if you feel that it is, I hope that it resonates. Okay. Choose a new direction. So here, the angels are sending a message. And it does talk about, yes, the power of manifestation, the power of belief and being positive will allow certain things to happen in this connection. Things will be better. So yes, with an exclamation mark, if you believe, abundance can be had. But there is something better than this situation. There's also something better than this person. There's someone better than this person. Eventually, within the next few months, or even weeks, there are going to be big, happy changes. There's going to be changes, they're going to be big, and you're going to be happy about it. It is important when these months come that you are able to communicate clearly with this individual. Because if you don't, that might just be the only opportunity you have to create a better impression or to rectify anything that had gone wrong, to change a person's perspective. Misinterpretation, misunderstood, anything that happened in the past, you are going to have an opportunity to communicate clearly. Here, we also have choose a new direction. Now, choosing a new direction, many of you know that the way that I like to talk about this is the destination is the same, but the route and the path to get there, that might have to change. This also talks about our approach to a particular situation might be in a very particular kind of way that we always do. We always do things this way and that way, but if you change it a little bit, if you change that approach, the results will no longer be the same. The results that you were getting that were the same was with the same method. If you change your approach, you change your method, the results will also change. This is what they're saying here, to choose a new direction. Two things. For some of you, you might want to actually choose a completely different direction with another person altogether who is most likely going to come into your life here with something better. Also, this could literally be choosing a different method of approach and communicating in a much better way. Now, some people do tend to write a lot when it comes to text messages. Feminine energy typically does this. It's very common. It's because we're more expressive and we like to express ourselves and get it all out there. However, when you're dealing with somebody who has masculine energy, this can go for two women as well. Women also have masculine energy. It is important for you to just have about 3 to 4 points maximum that you really just want to send, and you know that this is it. It could be just a sentence, right? Just a couple of sentences. But the thing is that if you write something too lengthy, people get lost in the details. This person will not know what was your point. Your point might be, absolutely different from what they have understood. So for that reason, you don't want them to get lost in the details. You don't want them to misinterpret anything that you've written. The less words, the better. It is important, whatever's on your heart, whatever's in your heart and on your mind, write that. Let this person know whatever it is. Whether it's clarifying something that happened, or you just calling things quits. You just want to quit. Choose a new direction. There's something better. Whatever it is, it's important to have clear communication, because the more clear it'll be, the better it'll be for the both of you, and then there's literally no hard feelings, and you guys know that. My dear Aquarius, that is your reading. These messages were very simple, actually, today. Very nice, very simple, straightforward, to the point. I do see abundance within the next few months. There's going to be big, happy changes within the next few months. That's perfect. That's what you need. Okay. And that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated. And also, I'm still open for doing readings, which are the love readings, the written report. I'm also still open. I have openings for the past life readings that I do for 2 people. If you feel a little obsessed over this person, or even a lot, or if you feel that you just can't let go, those readings will really help you, the past life reading. Also, I know last time I had mentioned that there's going to be a video, and hopefully at this point, you'll be able to see it on Asnointia audio, and those videos are free. One of the people in the comments mentioned that they thought it was paid for. You have to pay for it. No, all of my videos are free. So definitely have a look. It will be regarding how men can deal with women, as well as another one, which is how women can deal with men. So it'll be helpful. All right. You all take care and stay safe. Bye now.